Good day and blessings to all of you. Today, we will be exploring the topic of whether or not God can be seen. Many of us have probably heard stories or read passages in the Bible where people who were thought to be dead came back to life, or where people were able to see God. These stories may seem incredible, but they are all true and serve as powerful testimonies to God's miraculous power. Let us start with the story of Lazarus. In John 11, Lazarus, a friend of Jesus, had died and was already buried for 4 days. When Jesus arrived, Martha, Lazarus' sister, told him that if he had been there earlier, her brother would not have died. Jesus then asked to be taken to where Lazarus was buried. When they arrived, Jesus ordered the stone that sealed the tomb to be removed. He then called out to Lazarus, and to the amazement of everyone, Lazarus walked out of the tomb alive and well. Another story of resurrection is that of Jairus' daughter in Mark 5. Jairus, a synagogue leader, begged Jesus to come and heal his daughter who was dying. But before they could arrive, Jairus received the news that his daughter had already passed away. Jesus, however, told him not to be afraid, but to believe. When they got to Jairus' house, Jesus took the girl's hand and told her to get up. Immediately, the girl woke up and started to walk around. Now, let us move to the topic of seeing God. In Exodus 33, Moses had asked God to show him his glory. God agreed and told Moses to stand on a rock while he passed by. As God passed by, Moses was able to see his back. Although he did not see God's face, it was a great privilege for Moses to have seen even just a glimpse of God's glory. In the New Testament, the apostles Peter, James, and John also saw Jesus' transfiguration in Matthew 17. Jesus' face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as light. Peter, James, and John were able to witness this incredible event. Now, you may be wondering why these stories are relevant to our topic today. It is because they all show that God's power is real and that he can do the impossible. These stories also demonstrate that God is not just a distant and invisible being, but rather a God who is alive and present among us. He can be seen, whether it be through miraculous events or through his creation. In conclusion, we can say that while God cannot be seen in his entirety, he does reveal himself in ways that we can understand and appreciate. Whether it be through resurrection or transfiguration, God's power and presence are real, and we can experience it if we believe and have faith. May this message inspire us all to seek God and to know him more deeply. Thank you, and God bless you all.